Rozzi, and this is my partner in crime.
Yes, Rich Russell.
And
Not out on parole yet. They haven't convicted me of anything, other than being honest.
Right, and we're doing our show from the second
The
row.
last one of the year.
That's right, the last
Yeah.
one of the year, and then it'll be interesting come January.
No, tomorrow night will be the interesting.
Oh, that's right, city council chambers.
Yes.
See, where we sit, because we don't know where we're sitting anymore. And we may have to change the name, but I don't think we will.
I don't
I
think
mean,
we
the
will.
one's gonna be Rose.
Is a little quick aside. I mean, I got I sent you the copy, the email that I got from Eileen Brunel.
Right.
They have resurrected the names of 51 city councilors that they're inviting for the opening of the chamber.
So I should probably get down there at 3
Now,
o'clock.
do I fall into the
Right?
class of being a distinguished city councilor or an extinguished city councilor? I had to steal Howie Card's line.
Yeah,
That's a good
distinguished.
line.
But anyway, so this is
Okay.
the agenda for tomorrow night after the whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Which means I'll probably have to get down there at like 4 o'clock to get a parking space.
Well, I'm all set because
I know.
I'll be down there
I know.
working,
Lucky you, yeah.
doing
I know.
my Nilsson
I know.
impression.
So anyway, so the city council agenda.
Yeah. Pursuant to Acts 20, Chapter 20, Acts of 2022. Yes, thank
God,
you,
yeah,
Maura.
Yeah, still hybrid, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can see it on Facebook, on YouTube, and hopefully Channel 22 again, because when they were over at the school, you couldn't see 22. It was
No.
whatever. But anyway, so the agenda is roll call, moment of silence, pledge allegiance, minutes
No,
for...
wait a minute.
What?
We're mispronouncing it. Shouldn't it be called minutes? Because I haven't seen any minutes in your ears anywhere on the city council page.
Okay. So the
But
minutes...
it's listed there.
Yeah, 11/18, 2025, 12/4/2025 special meeting, and 12/4/2025 regular meeting.
And then we get to the,
Public participation,
yes.
you and Mr. Molly.
Well, Mr. Marley will be calling on the police chief to find out what happened to a missing campaign sign on his front lawn.
Should have been taken down a long time ago.
Yeah.
We already told him to take it down.
Okay.
And
There's
public
no
hearing.
public hearings.
I know.
That
Oh my
takes
God,
the fun out of the meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, yeah, no, and matters, but they're they're doing, withdrawing some of the stuff. What about some of these stuff matters pending a public hearing? Some go back to 2022, 21. I mean, why don't they get rid of some of these stuff? Like 42923, discontinue the use of portion of Bay State Road as a public way. That's already been taken care of. Why isn't that being withdrawn?
Shouldn't 4625 be totally withdrawn? Rezoning
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
from
that.
industrial to open space?
Yep.
They're already working on it.
I
We had the
know.
groundbreaking.
Oh, and this one, 39925, public hearing will occur on January 20th, 2026.
Yeah, for
And
the,
of the rest of these handicap parkings, these are all gonna be in 2026.
yeah.
Okay.
They're assuming everything's gonna go copacetic on January 3rd.
You mean January 5th?
Well, I mean, between now and then,
Yeah.
when the ordinance committee meets.
Well, the ordinance won't meet until,
Well, now here's the good news.
no committee.
Nothing, no communication from well, it's always been, it wouldn't matter if he said it, no, I won't go there. The mayor, the city officials, and the city attorney. Isn't the city attorney a city official?
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of
yeah.
redundant?
Well, yeah, but
Oh, the committee reports
No.
now.
budget and finance, these are all budget and finance. Authorization to expend $250,000 waste reduction project for permanent household hazardous waste facility. What the? But that's being withdrawn.
Well, I also see,
What was it? What was it?
I also see who put it in there.
Well, yeah.
Okay, approval of tax increment exemption, tie, not a TIF, but a tie,
Aye.
agreement between 216 Canal Street LLC and the city of Lawrence. And that's put on there by Dan McCarthy. You got no problem what Dan has to say. I I'm not overjoyed with the people involved between the city and 216 Canal Street.
What's 216 Canal Street?
They're gonna do something, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the Trejo brothers,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Just check your OCPF records, that's all.
Okay, okay. Transfer of $124,253 from free cash to uniform replacement for the fire department.
Okay, anything to improve the quality of the uniforms for the safety of the firemen, no problem.
Right.
Okay, how come I get the one that's got the decimal point on it? Transfer $72,800
$18.90.
from free cash to motor vehicle. To motor vehicles. What's that, a new one?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like one car.
I see Chief Delaney's riding around in an unmarked vehicle now.
Yeah.
Unmarked and privately plated. Doesn't have fire plates on it.
Moriarty used to always ride around in a police chief's car, a fire chief's car.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Authorization to expend $144,000 asset management planning, AMP grant, CWSFR number 18979 with $66,000 cash match and $30,000 in-kind service match for city staff, and that's put on by William Hale Water and Sewer Commission.
Yep, I got no issue,
No.
again.
No?
That's one of the two city agencies that remain under the radar while doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
The other being the airport.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, program proposal for AI. I won't go into what I think AI stands for, but artificial intelligence enabled drone and gunshot detection technology for public safety. And that's put on by Rosa Shepherd, Police Department Director of Support Service. Now, if they have this up and running by 4th of July, that thing will get a workout.
It certainly will.
You're gonna have police cars flying all over the place.
Yeah, but I think they'll know that it's
When
gonna
are
be
they gonna
fire.
start having mobile gunshot detectors on the cars? There's, I'm thinking outside the box.
Okay,
You heard it here first.
okay. What?
How soon are we gonna hear it from the city?
No,
It can be done.
no.
I know it can be done.
I
Da-da-da-da-da.
Authorization to expend $268,180 grant award from Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities to secure 204 beds for winter overnight shelter and warming centers. Where?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Where?
yep. Okay. SEIU Union Local 888. Carpenters and Trade Union Collective Bargaining Agreement, transfer $19,000 from general fund to DPW Building Facilities Maintenance for salary and wages, and that's put on there by Ramona Sabalos, CAFU.
SEIU Local 888 Parking Attendants Union Collective Bargaining Agreement, transfer $16,000 from retained earnings to salary wages. Okay.
Okay, now, that's coming out of the money that the parking lots that the city manages takes care of. The other one is coming out of the general fund.
Right. Yep.
Why can't we teach those carpenters how to straighten out bent nails? Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Good news.
No housing.
Nothing in the housing.
Now we have ordinance. There's a lot of ordinance.
Okay.
My God, we're gonna be there all night for the ordinance.
Okay, we got, holy crap.
Hope they take all the withdrawals together.
Holy,
Yeah, I know.
holy crap. We got a
my God.
whole bunch of withdrawals from ordinance.
Mark LaPlante better have a glass of water ready.
2 of them.
them.
Removal of handicap parking space, 25 Dartmouth Street, withdrawn.
Request for update and information regarding the parking meter contract between the City of Lawrence and PCI Municipal Services LLC. City Council President Giovanni Rodriguez, withdrawn.
Okay, amend time frame for approval of candidates sent to the City Council by the mayor, square brackets, possible homeroom petition, into square brackets. And that was put on there by the council president, Giovanni Rodriguez, and the council vice president, Stephanie Infante. Withdrawn.
Well, removal of handicap.
Wait a
What?
minute. How long has the acting city engineer been, how long has the city engineer's job been vacant? About 3 years
I
at
think
least?
we have some, I don't know.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
How many other jobs
But these are all from, these are all from
are acting-
2024.
that should be,
Oh,
isn't there a time limit on how
This
long?
would be 90 days.
Yeah, I thought so
Yeah.
too.
And these are all from 2024, right now.
Yeah,
So this is removal of handicap parking, 67 Farnham Street.
okay.
Withdrawn.
Okay. Application for hawkers and peddlers license, Kyle Kennedy, Power Home Remodeling. Kyle Kennedy.
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
That sounds familiar.
Oh,
I got a Kennedy family in my background that I know from Lynn.
Oh,
Okay,
but that's being withdrawn.
that's withdrawn.
Family Day, June 22nd, 2024, Gagnon Park, being withdrawn.
Yeah, I think it's come and gone.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite holidays, Juneteenth, Arts and Awareness Festival, Camp Common, June 22nd, 2024.
Withdrawn.
Greater Lawrence Fellowship of the Arts, withdrawn.
Request for hawkers and peddlers license for sale of flowers, withdrawn.
Yeah, request for loading zone at Hall and Berkeley Street, withdrawn.
Resident parking, 73 Irving Avenue, withdrawn.
Okay, one side parking, Fulton Street, coming down from Prospect Street, Anna Levy, withdrawn. Isn't that the shortcut they created when they made East Haverhill Street, or Haverhill Street,
Havel Street.
one way?
I-
That section from
I think
the
so.
health clinic
I think
up to
so.
Prospect?
I think
That
so.
piece is one way going up the hill.
I-
If you go north on Prospect, Fulton is your next left, and it comes down and it makes a bend and it comes back into Haverhill Street at directly across from the
Possibly.
health clinic parking lot.
Hmm.
That's a crap show that should never have been created.
I know.
You don't make a stop sign on the slope because you know cars are going to get stuck in the winter. No, I speak from experience. Okay.
Okay. Transient vendor license, withdrawn.
Deli
Moore.
Deli Moore.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Remove handicap parking space at 32 Lawrence Street. That's in front of the Y, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Withdrawn.
Uh,
Creation of four-way stop, Alston and Dale Street, withdrawn.
Okay. Proposed new ordinance for licensing board administrator, withdrawn.
Proposed new warrants for sanitation and hazardous material program manager, withdrawn. These are still 2024, so
Yeah, I know.
what's that
Oh,
tell
wait a
you?
minute.
What?
That kind of,
Goes with the one up above.
yeah,
Recycling coordinator.
yeah, recycling. Yeah, I'm wondering if those were hand in hand.
Probably.
Okay.
Sounds like it would be.
Okay, stop sign, four-way stop, East Pleasant at the intersection of Colbury. That was put on by Councilor Federlina Santiago,
Withdrawn.
withdrawn.
15-minute parking, 241 South Union Street. El Rubio Supermarket and Restaurant, withdrawn.
Okay, review real property task force put on by Council President Giovanni Rodriguez. That's one being withdrawn.
Yep. 15-minute parking, 152 Broadway, Mendez Flowers. That's, oh, that, no, that's,
That's, okay, now,
but it says
that one is,
W,
that one's staying there,
I guess.
yeah.
So why is it there?
Sequential,
Yeah, but, oh, whatever.
okay. Removal of 2 stop signs, canal at the intersection of Appleton and Mill Street, by the Council President, that's being withdrawn.
Resident parking Bradford Street, that's being withdrawn.
Okay, one-side parking Beacon Ave by Council Vice President Stephanie Infante being withdrawn.
Hamlet Street, the Fosco review and update ordinance times one-way street, that by Council Stephanie Infante, that's being withdrawn.
Okay. Remove handicap parking at 117 Stearns Ave, that's being withdrawn.
Remove handicap parking, delete ordinance 45 Bigelow Street, that's being withdrawn.
Okay. Resident parking at Albion Street from Avon.
I forgot resident
Oh,
parking,
resident parking,
Tremont Street.
they forget something there,
Yeah. Near
that's being
New Hampshire.
withdrawn.
Yeah. Resident parking Albion from Avon Street, that's being withdrawn.
Okay, no parking, Bradford Street at Amesbury on the south side, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's being withdrawn. That was put on by Councilor Levy.
Okay, we've got resident parking Lincoln Court, that's being withdrawn. Then approve amendment to the city's zoning ordinances to allow accessory dwelling units as a permitted use, put on by Dan McCarthy, that's being withdrawn.
Okay, no parking, Warwick Street from Haverhill to Dawes Street on the odd side. Councilor Del Rosario and Councilor Selena Reyes, withdrawn.
Resident parking Trinity Street, withdrawn.
Okay, no overnight parking on the south side, 396 Water Street by Councilor Vivian Marmol, withdrawn.
Proposed ordinance to regulate commercial parking in residential areas, being withdrawn.
Okay, school zone, Hamlet, the entire street during the school year and school hours. Councilor Stephanie Infante, withdrawn. Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, that's, next one was kind of offset in.
Oh, no parking Sundays only, 290 Water Street, that's being withdrawn.
Okay, no, Okay.
That's the same one.
okay, now this is the last one. This is from a year ago. This would
Yeah.
be probably one of the very last, this would have been in December. Adopt citywide speed hump program. I can't make this stuff up.
I know. But you know what?
That's being withdrawn.
Yeah, we withdrawn anyway, so.
Okay.
Now we're getting into 2025 stuff.
Okay, this is, this would be sometime, I guess, late September, early October. Resident parking, Water Street, south side from number 34 to number 82. That one's being withdrawn.
Install JO pole on Berkeley Street in Montgomery. That's going to order a public hearing.
Okay, okay. Install a JO, jointly owned pole on Brookfield near Bowden. Dave Johnson, National Grid, order a public hearing.
Install JO pole on Shepherd Street near Glen Street, order a public hearing.
Okay, install a JO pole on Andover Street near the intersection of Tewksbury and Coolidge. Dave Johnson, OPH, being ordered.
Yep. Handicap parking 124 Trenton Street, public hearing.
Okay, no parking, Pearl Street, that's being withdrawn.
Handicap parking 197 Crawford Street, order a public hearing.
Handicap parking, 47 Abbott Street, public hearing.
Handicap parking, 151 Willow Street, order of public hearing.
Handicap parking, 87 Trenton Street, Unit 1. Order of public hearing. What are they gonna do, park it in their living room? I'm sorry to be cynical, but
Yeah, I know. Childcare parking, 11 Platt Street, order of public hearing.
oh, my favorites. 15-minute parking, 64 Berkeley Street at Tenaris Grocery, withdrawn.
Handicap parking, 41 Juniper Street, order of public hearing.
Handicap parking, 15 Brook Street, public hearing.
Handicap parking, 87/89 Springfield Street. How did that work? Well, what, order of public
It
hearing?
may be a building that has
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Handicap parking at 2 Mays Street, order of public hearing.
Remove handicap parking, 76 Inman Street, order of public hearing.
And last but not least, remove handicap parking, 25 Durham Street,
Why-
order
yeah,
of public
if you're
hearing.
removing it, why do you even have to have a public hearing? I don't understand some of this, but whatever.
Okay.
No, no personnel committee, no public safety committee, no economic development. What the hell is the economic development committee? Okay. And committee of the whole, there's no reports.
Okay, now we're into
Old business.
old business.
And now this,
Contract, extend a contract with Resource Development Team for a term longer than 3 years. Minerva Grillian, Projects II Officer, Office of Planning and Development, Mayor's Health Task Force, and this was vetoed by the mayor. This requires a review. Okay, this is agenda item 43625, and the next agenda item, if we were going to have another meeting after tomorrow night, would have been 494. So this has got to be within the last 2 months.
right, yeah,
And it was vetoed by the mayor.
wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Which man?
It's the Health Task Force, that's the reason.
Now we have all these,
Oh.
still a bunch of table matters.
Okay, we
I
got
mean-
one full page of stuff that goes to
From,
I'm going to say February of last year. And that one was an amendment to the non-union classification plan. And that was tabled on March 19th of last year. We won't,
and now, now also, review applicants and select a appointee for school committee member for the legal position. I think that's gonna be voted on. tomorrow.
tabled 11/18, didn't that get tabled at the last meeting,
Right,
which would have been 12/2? Or at least I assume it got,
12/4.
I assume it got tabled.
maybe it never got taken off the table last time. Because the two people who were voted in,
Yeah.
were voted in at the last meeting 12/4,
Mhm.
because we weren't there.
Mhm.
So they were voted in then, which was Donna Bertolino for the education background, and Jesus, I forget what his last name is, for the,
Bank official.
bank
Yeah,
official.
local bank official.
Right, for
Local
the
bank,
finance,
local bank official in a nationally recognized bank.
right.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So yes, so this, and so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen.
Oh, well,
yeah.
okay, now we're into the new business.
Yeah,
Appropriation of funds, $2 million for a schematic design phase for Massachusetts School Building Authority Accelerated Repair Program. You
Vaughan Public
mean
Schools.
the new schools are falling apart already?
I would think it's a lot of the old schools
Yeah, I
are
know
falling
it.
apart already. Yeah, authorization to expend $232,000, Mass Office of Disability fiscal year 26 ADA improvement grant, Richard Rodriguez.
Yeah, I talked to Richard, what was it, Thursday, and he was happy that they were getting this. It's a shame. It's a shame that we get stuff, but you have to approve accepting it. You know,
Yeah.
but again,
Yeah.
if they did away with a lot of that, the show would be down to about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Authority to expend $408,474 is a Mass Dot grant. Duh.
Dan McCarthy.
Okay.
Appropriation transfer $280,400.65 from free cash to the Rail Trail project account. I'm sick of hearing Rail Trail. I'm
I
sorry.
thought the state gave him $35 million for the rail
I
trail.
don't know. I'm just so sick of hearing Rail Trail.
Okay.
Love Dan McCarthy, but I'm so sick of hearing Rail Trail.
Okay. Okay, surplus declaration, 4,907 square feet, a square foot parcel of land located at the rear of 47 Hamlet Street. Isn't that the Frost School?
No, I don't know if it's a Frost or it could be our friend's
Okay.
property.
Okay. Yes, it could be.
Creation of ordinance for new position, energy advocate in the Office of Planning and Development. Dan McCarthy, Planning Director.
Energy advocate. I give him some energy.
Whatever.
Okay. Disclosure of conflict of a municipal employee, Jennifer Duran, Assistant City Clerk.
Disclosure of a contract by a municipal employee, Maria Vidal, Assistant Tax Assessor.
Okay, no. An old gold and secondhand dealer's license, Argentino Jewelry.
Argentino Jewelry,
Yeah, okay.
whatever. No parking here to corner, 68 Tower Hill Street, near Pearl.
Okay. Oh,
I
my
know,
favorite.
I know.
Oh, Jesus.
I have, yeah.
Childcare parking, 29 Boxford Street, Councilor Reyes and a Wilder Vargas.
And then childcare parking, 8 Hemlock Street, Council Reyes, and Alyssa Guzman.
Installation of a conduit at Lowell Street near pole P3043 from Verizon.
Request grant of utility easement from City of Lawrence to Verizon. Okay.
I question, where? Where about? Is that the entire city? They're not specific.
No.
And last but not least, install, I'm trying to put two words together, install underground conduits on Essex Street near Amesbury Street. Again, Dave Johnson at Nat Grid, and that's going to be a public hearing.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's, my whole thing is, so, and I posed this question. Selena Reyes, that's her thing, childcare. Shouldn't she be recusing herself when all these things come up?
My own thoughts is because of her involvement, she should be recusing herself on all of this stuff. But again, how can you slap the #1 counselor at large vote getter? They know what they're doing. They must.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, if childcare is what. I don't understand why if something comes up for the state, Giovanni and Mark need to recuse themselves.
Depending on what department they recuse themselves.
Exactly. I don't understand why she doesn't have to.
I don't know. It does.
It blows our mind, and she should not be voting on it.
There are rules for me and there are rules for thee.
That's true.
That's very true.
And yeah, so tomorrow night, let's talk about the new city council chamber.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is the grand
Reopening?
Yes. God knows what they're
God.
reopening. Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm going to be there.
I wonder if Mr. Molly will be in at 5 o'clock sitting there.
I don't know. We still don't know if we're going to have to change the name of the program from the second row.
Well, I think they're going to have
Because the benches are gone. They brought in new chairs.
Yep.
Now, In a former life when I lived in Lynn, friends of mine were involved with Appleton chair rentals.
Okay.
And I used to fill in when the part-timers were getting overtime. That's how busy their rental
Yeah.
times of the year. So
Wow.
I would go in. So they needed bodies, and what we were doing is we were tying a bunch of folding chairs, zip tying the legs together at Polaroid
Oh, okay.
for their annual meeting. And I'm talking a big
Oh, yeah.
big,
Well,
wide open gymnasium that they had all the chairs. And Edwin Land was going to come in and give his State of the Union address to the employees. So he was zip tying all of. So I don't know if I should be bringing a bunch of zip ties to tomorrow night's meeting to tell them how to do it.
I don't know. It's gonna, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see, number one, the whole chamber done over. The big TV on the wall.
Yeah.
No
No cup holders.
No cup holders.
No-
and they
no
put,
armrests.
And they put carpeting. Who in their right mind would put carpeting when people go in there with drinks, food, the whole bit?
I did. There must have been a sale on for city council chambers for the rug, because I happened to pull up a picture of the council chamber in Boston, and
Yeah.
it's the same rug. They must have bought millions of yards of it.
Yeah. And
geez.
now they're trying to get rid of it. So they are keeping 2 benches in the back. I know, I heard that. They are keeping the 2 big benches.
We don't know what happened to our second row bench.
Whatever.
We-
Well, when you start to think about it, we really didn't have. Well, we did have 1 armrest,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see, and how many people are going to show up and to.
Well, like
to
I
the new
said,
chamber.
the email I got from Eileen Brunell, city clerk, was that they had identified 51 former councilors or former councilors.
Interesting.
Yes, I'm guilty of being a former councilor. Unfortunately, I'll say it, I've said it before, I'm not stepping on any toes, I'm speaking the truth. I didn't get elected in November of '23 because of illness. People on the 3rd floor of City Hall got sick of me. I'll be honest.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I had a brain in my head, and I saw what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, and no rubber stamp on me, no handle on me to play rubber stamp. You know.
Nope.
And I've been around and I've seen what's going on, and they just didn't like it. But again, I'll be there. I
Yeah.
will have my counselor at large polo shirt on.
Yep.
I'll be there. I may make a few off-the-wall comments during public participation.
Are you bringing your camera?
Huh?
You bringing your camera with you tomorrow?
I will have my Canon camera,
Okay.
and I will probably be doing some video with the cell phone
Okay.
on Rich Russell.
Okay.
I got problems with my Facebook page, and only my cell phone works. Again,
Okay.
that is
That's
what it
weird, yeah.
is.
But I don't know. They've
It would be.
taken the integrity of the historic building, and I don't know. It's just sad.
The last time I asked about it, the only thing historic about the building is the exterior.
Yeah.
You know, it's good that we got those 2 nutcrackers guarding the corners of it on Common Street.
Yeah, but they'll be leaving
You can take
soon.
that for
But
what it's worth.
They'll be leaving. They'll be leaving after Christmas. They won't be there guarding it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
while I'm at it, I will say that the city recreation department, Martha Velez and Laura Alfontes, they did a good job in decorating across the street.
Well, you have to Adelie, Lisa.
Well, that's I said, the rec
Yeah,
department.
Yeah. I mean, they.
And
yeah,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yes.
Yep.
Good girl from Lynn. Yes, same high school.
Different years though.
Yeah, 30 plus years later.
But yes, but they did an excellent
No,
job.
they did an excellent job with
Yes,
that.
they always do. you know.
And more importantly, the tree didn't blow over.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
It is what it is. I can't back up the number, and I won't divulge the cost of the Christmas tree with the decorations on it, but it was worth it. You know.
Yes, yes.
But again,
Yeah. It was, yeah, they, but then they got to take it all down.
Yeah, I know
Like,
it. I know it.
Yeah. And then on Thursday of this week, the firefighters are having their annual pancake breakfast, 8 o'clock at the senior center.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that the VSO Victor Ortiz is having his coffee social later on in that morning. At
Really?
I think so. I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
got to check. I'll be down at his office
Yeah,
tomorrow. I think it was the 18th. Maybe
Yeah.
it's tomorrow. I don't know. That could really screw my day up. But
Yeah, no,
but it is what it is.
Yeah, but now they, the firefighters put on a really good breakfast.
Yep.
The police department helps to serve,
Mhm.
so that, teamwork between the both departments. Trying to think what else is happening in the
We put
city.
inspectional service in the kitchen, and it would definitely have a protect and serve.
Yeah.
But again,
yeah. Trying to think what else is going on in the city.
like I
Just put a mark on your calendars that instead of the inauguration being January 2nd, like it by charter is supposed to
get me
be,
started on that.
it's now going to be January 5th. It's going to be at the Lawrence High School. And that's going to be a crap show because there's no parking there. And let's talk about the new signs in Lawrence, the We Love Lawrence signs. Someone went online ranting about we can put these signs up, but we can't get parking for the teachers who have to walk 3 blocks, if not more.
I know. I'm still fuming over the mayor declaring January 2nd a holiday, only because January 1st falls on a Thursday. Well, again, you probably don't want a bunch of hungovers at City Hall on a Friday.
But the other thing, remember when Dan Rivera, his first year, and remember he was supposed to have this outside and it snowed, they canceled it, they put it, and they went to the old Lawrence High School and all that.
Yep.
But I think when Dan did it, wasn't it bring coats or he did some kind of,
Well,
I
I mean,
thought-
that's extenuating circumstances.
yeah.
Convenience does
No,
not
no.
fit into
No.
my definition of extenuating circumstances. And I'll come out and say it. He's in violation of the city charter about the coronation or the inauguration or whatever you want to call it.
Crowning.
Indoctrination. Any one of the three
Yeah.
will fit.
I just, I don't know. Nothing happens that's supposed to
God
happen.
love the
and,
First Amendment.
Yeah, so that's, but we will be doing our show on the 5th, so that's gonna be, so I think, so what we should do is, yeah. And
Well,
then
we
I-
know the
yeah.
inauguration will start sometime around 7 o'clock.
I thought it was 6. I thought it was
For the inauguration, 7 o'clock.
Oh, I thought it was 6 o'clock.
Yeah, on January 5th. At least I thought it was.
I thought it was 6 though, but whatever.
The inauguration, raising your right hand and all that's simple. The interesting thing is gonna be,
I have my ticket in my wallet.
yeah, the interesting part is who's gonna be the hammer man.
Council president.
Lady, I
Council
can't leave
president,
them
well,
out.
council president or council vice
Because
president.
there's
yeah.
one,
And then there'll
there's
be a
only
meeting.
3 men on the council.
That's right.
Yeah. The men are outnumbered 2-1.
Ooh. No, 4 men. Mark?
Oh, yeah, okay,
4.
4.
Yeah,
Okay, but they're still outnumbered, 5-4.
right.
Yes.
Right. So, and then the next day will be a city council meeting, I would hope, I would think.
We'll come in and see who's got the Band-Aids on, who's got the black eyes.
I am not leaving I'm not leaving Lawrence High School until we find out who.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know you said at one point in time you weren't going
I
to
wanna
be
go,
bothered,
and then-
but you thought it over.
And then.
It's going to be the best show in town.
Then when you keep hearing all these things going on, it's like, yeah, I think I will be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta talk LCAT into video on that one. That could be some of Lawrence's greatest comedy hits.
Oh my God. You know, and, you know, you hate to say it, it's, you watch what's going on, you almost know how divided the council's going to be, and you know who the one person who will be the deciding vote, and you sit there thinking, oh God, please decide right. And that's the sad part.
You know, the whole sad part about it is already we're hearing about people who want to run for mayor in 4 years. We haven't even sworn in this mayor or sworn at them to this mayor.
I'm killing myself. And well, you heard me yesterday. Yeah, that ain't happening. There's no way. No way.
I mean, can I mention names that are running that have been breathed about of running for mayor in 29?
Just do one. Don't do the other one I told you.
Okay, I won't mention any of them.
No, but I'm just saying it's scary. Why would you know, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting 4 years. It's good. And then coming up next year we have, you know, the state reps, the state senators, you know, who's going to run, who's not going to run, who's going to, you know.
Quite frankly, those that are running are going to find out it's going to be payback time.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of people that have not forgotten those that voted to support this cockamamie idea about our school committee.
Right.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
Bottom line.
But oh yeah.
And from what I'm hearing is, you know, you're coming out of receivership, and then all of a sudden after the election,
Surprise!
Director of Education says sayonara, it ain't going to happen.
3
and
years.
Quite frankly, he's not happy with the powers that be in charge of the school system.
Nope.
No, it is, and I don't blame him.
Nope. But I am so glad we have 3 people now on the school committee that we voted in.
Yeah.
You know, that know what they're doing, know what's going on. I mean, and Jonathan Guzman is an advocate for the school department. He is, you know. And Quinn, I mean, he was a teacher.
Yeah. I stay away from the school system because I have,
and neither do I.
and I have nothing in the school system other than a whole bunch of my tax dollars.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I look at our budget and I look at the school budget, and let's see if they got, 28, 48, let's do some quick math, 14, 20. They got 50%. They get a little bit more than 50% of my tax dollars.
Yeah.
And they don't even have to justify it. All they say, this is what we want.
And give it to us.
Not what we need, this is what we want.
Yeah. You know, but you know, and it's true, a lot of, you know, I think people,
It's probably just as well that the city is responsible for the school buildings. Otherwise, they'd be taking our entire school tax dollars.
Yeah.
I look at it from that point of view. But again,
it's going to prove interesting. Like you said, we're not going to come out for another 3 years.
like you said, I am comfortable with the 3 that got elected.
Right,
I am comfortable with Donna
yep.
being one of the appointees.
Oh, definitely. Because she was on school committee at one point, and now she's,
She's a big shot
in
over here at,
Northern Essex.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah.
her, the banker, I'm comfortable with.
Who knows finance?
Yeah, yes.
So it's just waiting for the,
Who's worked his way up in a position of trust, so it's not a case
Right.
of,
right,
I'm gonna be wondering where did that money go,
yep.
you know?
Well, like I said, we really, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fight, and they, I know Pat Mariano wanted to be considered, but Pat, unfortunately, Pat Mariano's health is
Yeah,
so, and like I said to her, because she called me, she couldn't attend my meeting. I said, look, your health is more important.
yeah, it is.
But she'll always be there for the kids. She will always be a fighter for the kids.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, she's
Yeah.
dedicated her whole life to the
Yeah.
educational process.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not that I'm telling her to get uninvolved, but Pat, you deserve a break. I mean, maybe you can mentor or
Right.
tutor the
Yeah.
upcoming
She-
people.
yeah,
I mean, you've
yeah.
got a wealth of knowledge
Right.
stored
Right.
there.
Right.
Uh,
You know.
But again, as both of you and I know, it's hell getting old.
Yeah.
And I mean, both of us are fortunate.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
still about as active as we can
Yeah. Exactly.
hope to be. Let's put it that way.
But like I said, so we have that coming up. Like I said, we have like the pancake breakfast. I think it's 8 to 11, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that's always a good event.
Well,
And trying to think what else is coming up with the city. I think there's.
do we want to jump into March?
Oh, March, St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, the town of Methuen is putting on a St. Patrick's Day Parade. And I went to the meeting, and I think Lawrence needs to get involved. We always had a parade, when Dan Rivera was mayor, he started the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And then when COVID hit, that was it. So, but I think now we need to get involved. We need to have the councils march, get people in there involved, so it'll be interesting. What?
I'm just thinking what St. Patrick was famous for. He drove the snakes out of Ireland. Have we got a patron saint of Dominican Republic that drove the crooks out of the Dominican Republic? No, I won't go there.
You already did. So I did go to the first meeting, and it's funny because the newly elected council at large in Methuen, John Drew, is the one who is pushing it,
Yeah.
who, ironically enough, worked on the St. Patrick's Day Parade here.
Yeah,
Who, he and Dan Mappin.
His mother
and all
was
that, yeah.
a worker on the old St. Patty's Day parades, wasn't
Right.
she?
I think so, yeah.
Kathy.
Yeah, so, it was nice getting, they just gotta nail down the parade route, how they wanna do that and all that, but, it's good that that they wanna bring it back.
Yeah. Let them go through the process of the stuff that various individuals had to go through trying to line up sign.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks that those bagpipe bands and all those, no, they don't come cheap.
They don't come cheap, and B, they are having a fundraiser, so but how much money do you really make at a fundraiser? That's the other thing. Hopefully you make enough to pay for some of the bands. I mean, high school bands, you could, the Methuen High School Band, you wouldn't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
But to bring a band from Lawrence or Andover, North Andover, you need to pay the bus.
Manchester.
Manchester.
Manchester's was that their drum and bugle corps or whatever it was. That was one of the expensive ones. And
Right.
in the thousands.
Right, so that's what I mean. So that's how that's, like I said, like we were saying for schools, if you want the school band like Lawrence High or Andover, North Andover, you would have to pay for their bus to bring them.
Does Voc Tech have a band?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I've never heard anything.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they do. Cassie went there. I remember hearing a band. But I think it would be nice if the Councilors from Lawrence march. What?
I was just thinking march, march right off the end of the plank. I know what, I'm cynical.
I know, but but at least it's coming back. I know everyone wants one in Lawrence, but where do you go? There's no place to go. There's no place to start, there's no place to end. Oh, you will start probably,
well,
but
again,
ending, there's no place.
Well,
It
ended when the Claddagh closed.
when the Claddagh closed and the Relief's in. Because that's where they used to go, the Relief's in.
Yep.
And for some said, well, you can go march to the Elks. What's there to march to the Elks? There's nothing.
Then the only parade that we get to put up with is the noise parade.
Yeah.
From Central Catholic parking lot out to
They
Broadway to Havel
But they
Street,
didn't
Havel
have one
Street
this
down
year.
to the Common.
They didn't have one this year.
Huh?
They didn't have one this year.
They're gonna have one next year?
They're even going to be, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I thought they made gazillions of dollars on the carnival on the Common, and that money went to
I don't know.
help defray the cost of the.
Police. 'Cause police are expensive.
I know they are.
But you can't blame them. I mean, yeah.
They come in on details or a 4-hour minimum.
Yep. But before we go, I also want to thank Wendy Luzon for being a great counsel for District B, and hopefully we will see her back there. I love Wendy anyway. But I know she'll still be an advocate for the city, because she always has been.
She has been.
She has been since,
I mean, a lot of people got on her for asking, I'm saying, biting questions.
Oh my God.
It could be, you could also use another rhyming word, fighting questions, particularly of Octavian. She recognized Octavian's line of train of thought.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the face she makes first before she starts reaching her hand to ask the question. And speaking of the new, now they are gonna have a new podium too. There too.
We got a new podium. We got a new desk, and we're probably going to have. Do we want to start a pool on when's the first council the trip on the 10-inch step?
And who the person gonna be?
We just got the 5-minute warning.
Yep.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But again, I looked at the thing and I worked around. I mean, I've done a lot of things surveying wise, engineering wise, and I've gone through
Because if they
variety.
put a ramp, it has to be where Selena, on the opposite side. No, unless they put putting Anna Levy over there. But that's.
They still need a handrail coming out of the council office to come off of the end of the new desk, and then over on the other side, over where Councilor at Large Reyes sits, they need some sort of a rail there, but that case wouldn't be a rail attached to the desk, it would be a rail more appropriately fastened to the wall, the brand new wall. No, wait a minute, that's an old wall, it's just newly painted. But again,
it's good.
I mean, duh. It is what it is.
I know. But anyway, so tomorrow night, if you're around at 6 o'clock, come to
try to get it. Well, hopefully it's going to be a full house, but You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. And so, but we want to wish you a happy Hanukkah, a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year.
Festivus for the rest of us. I don't know what other holidays we have going in there.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
So yeah, and I think we've covered all the holidays.
I think that's about all of them.
Yeah, and then like I
You
said,
don't
we
belong to one of those holidays.
Yeah.
Be gone.
But we will be here January 5th
Yeah.
to talk about the the inauguration.
That means the agenda will be coming out on December 31st.
Probably. Yep.
The first is a holiday, the second is a holiday.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, no, that would be, you'd have the Monday. It still would be the 48 hours.
No, unless they push it off. I can't imagine they will push it off, not Tuesday, push off to Thursday. That would, you know, I don't think
We
so.
know people are gonna be, oh, wait a minute, let's see. That means they're gonna be leaving. Please don't derail my train of thought. It's a train wreck already. That means they're gonna be leaving at 1:30 on Wednesday because they're getting screwed out of 1:30 on Friday, even though they're getting that as a holiday.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh, what a scheme in mind you have, Russell.
But it's not all departments because DPW don't get those time off. Do they?
Nope.
Well, okay.
The police don't, the fire
Police
don't?
don't, fire
Well,
don't.
again, they know, they recognize that as one of their obligations. You
Right,
know, that
right.
Those positions have to be manned 24/7.
Right.
DPW, still, somewhat.
Yeah.
Questionable, but what can you say? It's
It's scary. It's very
there
scary.
are rules for me and there are rules for thee.
And it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be an interesting inauguration. It's going to be an interesting meeting after the inauguration. I know. Not going to miss that one for the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see, you can come in tomorrow night and kiss goodbye to several of the candidates. Well, again, no, there's only going to be one candidate to kiss goodbye to
Yep,
because nobody else is leaving.
right,
And then
unfortunately.
you can come down on January 6th to, or January 5th
The inauguration.
to kiss all of the new councilors. No, sorry.
Scary.
Again, there are councilors that have that came on in the last election that have impressed me, and I think you've been
Yep.
impressed by
Oh,
some
yeah,
of
yeah. Oh,
Yes.
definitely.
So
Definitely.
I'm expecting.
I'm expecting good things. I'm
Yes.
hoping that it stays the way it is in, you know,
But again, the whole thing is predicated on,
council president.
yeah, it's pretty much evenly split between the third floor running the council and, God forbid, I say this, the citizens. And we know what happens in a situation like that.
Yeah, anyway. All right, so we will, like I said, see you January 5th after New Year's.
Yep.
Have
Good
a good one. Or
holidays,
maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Come and join us.